Cool, cool. All right, everybody, welcome to Amongst Friends. We are continuing our Let's Play of Dark Souls 3. We are at Irithyll. We got Nick, Brandon, and Barrett here. How's it going, guys?
Yo, doing
Pretty
good.
good. Tired,
Cool,
but
cool.
good.
So what time did you guys get home from your concert?
About
Said 1 o'clock?
12:30. I
About
got, I,
12:30.
I don't know, I got in bed and fell asleep probably like 1 o'clock.
Hmm. Yeah,
And then you
same.
work?
And
You work
then,
today?
and then I got up at 4 and went to work.
Oof. Oof.
Kanan was like, "You should just, see if they want to do it a different night since, y'all didn't get a lot of sleep last night." And I was like, "I am not bailing it until Brandon bails. I have no excuse. I got to go to work at 9. It's like, there's no way that I'm gonna be like, sorry guys, I'm too tired when Brandon over here's only had 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours of sleep. I don't know how much you slept, bro, but I do not envy you."
Luckily, is
Well, regardless,
pretty laid back. So
we can always budget this episode if we want as well.
I'm feeling good for now. I'm game for as long as Brandon is game. I'm not ain't nothing ain't no complaints for me. I'm good to go.
it's all on you, Brandon. I love
I'm
this
good.
area.
It's beautiful.
It is so cool.
It's Christmas
Oh,
in
did I,
Yarnville.
did I tell you guys? So we got that disc plate of the artwork for this area, and it was dented. That wasn't a huge deal because like it was free. So I was like, oh, and it still looked good. Like we still have it up on the wall, but I reached out the disc plate and I was like, I sent them some pictures and I was like, hey, it's got dented in transit. Is there anything y'all can do? They sent a free replacement, so now we have two. One in the
Dude,
living room
that's
and one
sick.
in the office. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And like I didn't have to pay for shipping, nothing for either of them.
Heck yeah.
So anyway, cool
Oh my,
little
well, hey,
silver lining. Holy nut balls.
Oh, I got
Oh,
skewered.
you've been picked up, sir. Okay, I'm gonna try to kill this biggie. Oh God. I can't backstab him. I don't know what to do, guys.
we're getting off to a good start, y'all.
There's another one though that see then there's all these dudes come up these. Oh my goodness. Watch out.
let me let me know when you're
I need
ready for
to
me to put the sign back down. No rush.
I'm gonna try to go kill this fire witch that just keeps spamming
Oh my
fire
God.
spells.
I'll run back down to the bonfire.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Chances are I'm gonna die, but if I do, then at least we'll all be in the same place. Gosh, 20 hits to kill this thing. Hey, who is that? My brain just went numb. Bryson,
Miss
what's up?
Gilligan.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm about to die in my own world, so
you can die if you want to. About to die in this one. Oh yeah, that's yep. Sorry, buddy.
Well, I'm back down here for both of you. So
Just don't rest
oh
I
God.
already did.
because I killed the other fire witch.
I'm just
Already
kidding.
did.
I'm just kidding.
Bryson, I'm gonna say this. I think it's a male fire witch, so I feel like less less leniency for these. You know, like just be a wizard or whatever, or a warlock. I don't know. I don't know how the hierarchy of that works.
These Pope clothes make me too squishy. Might have to change.
I guess in this lore, what is the difference? What would be the difference between a witch and a wizard?
I don't have any idea. Um,
No,
Probably the god they pray to. I don't know.
it's possible.
Who do they sacrifice to? Something like that.
Fucking dress.
Who you got to dress?
I've got a skirt or something.
You dressed as the bishop, weren't you? Or you
The
something different?
Archduke, Arch something, Archdeacon.
So Nick, did you see? I guess it was today that they announced
Game
that
Informer.
Game Informer's getting shut down.
Dude, I knew I don't know how. I just knew that you were about to say that. Yes, I saw it and very sad.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, they'd been struggling for probably a year trying to get more
GameStop is
memberships.
not pushing subscriptions enough.
Oh, that's the ironic part. Is like I just got
Yeah,
mine again because like when I got college football, like the guy suckered
yeah.
me into subscribing, and like way back when they started doing like the online issues, I got my account like transferred over to the digital and kept trying to get it back to print, and just for whatever reason they wouldn't do it. So like I was getting back on there the other day to change it, and I actually got it changed, and then now it's shutting down. So
How
Yeah,
long are they? Is it just done already, or are they doing
it's
a few
done.
more?
No, they said I read another statement that came through. GameStop sent an email to my like everyone who's subscribed, and they said, you'll get your last or the last issue has already been sent, and the app they said has been shut down. So I don't I
Damn.
didn't check that. I didn't check the app, but I thought that was crazy. I'm like, well, wow, they don't even want to pay for the server maintenance for this like app to stay open and have the archived issues. But
I haven't seen
yeah,
that
it
email,
sucks.
but do you know if they like obviously that's part of the subscription to Pro. So it's like there
Um,
any like
yeah, the
compensation or make right
uh-huh.
moves for that?
Yeah, so the annoying thing is that they're not automatically prorating anyone's membership for like the value of the magazine, which I think is BS. I think that if you're going to cancel something early and it's a yearly thing, then you should just be refunding people some amount of it. But, it is GameStop. Oh, there's a bug right here. But so that being said, there is a thing at the end that says if you would like a prorated refund, email returns@gameinformer.com, and it's got like a little hot link. So I did that and offered my
Mm.
condolences and then said, "Where's my money?" But yeah, I'm like, yeah, no GameStop, you can just have my money.
But
I
yeah,
don't, even though like, come on, guys, give me a break.
it's one of those things like sounds like we made this decision, but if you want to do anything about it, you gotta put in the effort instead of just us doing the right thing.
And what's even more annoying about it is there's not a clear path of like what information they need to refund you. It's like, okay, do you need my address? Do you need my Power Up Pro member? So I just emailed them and was like, all right, what do you need? Maybe all I need is your email. I don't know. But oh, there's a bonfire right here.
Is that I was gonna say is this not this is the okay, this ain't the boss room. It looked
But yeah, it's
similar.
sad. Game Informer to me has been like the best gaming magazine forever. Um,
Yeah.
but I think they just weren't getting advertisers to put stuff in the magazine. I don't know. Uh,
Did you by chance ever get that copy that had Sephiroth on the cover?
I think I did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did.
'Cause that's
I
one
think I
I
remember you sending a picture of it.
that's the one I
Yeah, I was
hate
pretty
missing out
excited.
on.
I
That's
mean,
they
it's,
had a big old
Obviously,
stack of them at GameStop like a few weeks ago.
oh, they might. Here's the thing, they might still have them at the GameStop, just willing to hand them out. Could ask. I mean, if you really want it that bad, though, Brandon, you can have it. Just, if you're trying to collect it or something.
I just thought it was cool. I thought it'd been a cool one to have.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
it is a
last
nice cover.
they had like a stack of at least like 20 of them last time. What was it? I want to say the GameStop over by the south side of town.
I remember working for GameStop, and at one point they didn't inventory the magazines, right? So if someone came in, it's like, "Oh, hey, you guys got any extra magazines?" You could just hand them one. Then a couple years after that, they started um, having them counted as inventory, and even though they had a 0 zero worth or maybe a penny worth in the system.
They were
Just
pennied
top
out.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, pennied out. That you just gave me
Yeah.
flashbacks, dude. Okay.
Right.
Pennied out. Yeah. These dogs are the worst. Barrett, do you remember when they would have where they would convert the SKUs of like new games and they'd be like, hey, we're not carrying any more of these new, we're converting them all to used. And you
Hmm.
literally would have to unshrink the games, like take the
Yep.
shrink wrap off. Dude, that blew my mind when we did
Yep.
that the first time.
But it makes sense because then the
You get the
developer doesn't
discount and all
get the
that.
money from it, and you get
Yeah,
the
you took,
discount on it.
oh yeah, that's right. We took out all the codes and stuff for like the multiplayer pass. Ugh.
That's how they shadily got their money, and they didn't have to pay like whatever they had to pay to the.
Yeah, there's a lot of enemies in here. But no, I actually I had like renewed my membership with them directly about 6 months ago. And it was like the first time they had offered direct memberships again. And I did that, so I was sad that they didn't make enough or whatever. Did you guys ever play Darksiders?
I played the first two.
Okay, you played the ones that mattered then.
Yeah.
I loved both those games. They announced the new Darksiders in development. I don't know how excited I am about that though, because like I said, like since the second game, I haven't really cared about the series that much.
Yeah, I loved the first one. The first one was a lot of fun.
Second one was really fun too, playing as Death,
Hmm.
and all the loot and stuff was neat. It's like a good Legend of Zelda like.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of
We
similarities to Zelda.
did we lose somebody?
I went up this
Oh,
ladder up here.
oh yeah, I got you. Did you walk the beams?
Yeah, I fell off it.
I get the feeling this area has the most interesting lore, but I have no idea what it is. Ah,
Oh,
that almost killed me, dude.
yeah.
That's ridiculous. Okay. Y'all have fun up there. I'm gonna go this downstairs.
I went downstairs, and somehow I'm still too heavy. What the hell, dude?
Hmm.
I know this armor is lighter
Oh,
than what I was wearing.
no, you know what it is? It's because they take away some of your stats and scale you down, I think, when you enter
Okay.
multiplayer. When you're summoned anyway. Die.
These monsters are cool though.
Yeah, wait till you
Really
see
quick.
this one down here. There's the freakiest looking monster in the game is coming up soon, in my opinion. So do you see that down there, Barrett?
Oh, that thing? Yeah.
Dude, watch this.
Oh, there's one behind me and knocked me down.
There's a
Oh,
These
gross.
are so wretched. Oh,
when we get back to your guys' world, there's a in this one tunnel. There's a illusionary wall
Nice.
with a
what is
bug
it?
on the other side of it.
Oh, yeah. I got that one.
That first one.
Very cool.
Got it. There's an item behind that tree over there.
We're on the body right there.
There was some other big gaming news. Oh, did you see that Sony is taking over Bungie, like in entirety?
I
I
didn't see that, but that's awesome.
I haven't seen anything official, but I have heard the rumors about it.
I heard they had a bunch of layoffs. Bungie did big
Yeah.
layoffs.
Yeah, like that's official, like that laid off 220 people. When I say like there was an official things about some integration, deeper integration with Sony. And I know that several of the executives updated like their LinkedIn or whatever, showing that they had been laid off. Um, so I interpret all that as Sony getting down to it. It'll be interesting to see what they do.
So do you think uh, Destiny 3 or Marathon or whatever it's going to be? I think Marathon's already going to be exclusive, isn't it?
I don't know. I I can't remember. How did that one get up so high in the ceiling? Y'all see that?
Yeah.
It's weird to me, like thinking there could be a Destiny 3 when like Marathon doesn't seem close to a release, and they announced that like what 2 years ago it seems.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't really know what to expect out of Bungie. I hope they stay around though. I hope Sony doesn't like something weird doesn't happen.
Hey, we. Yeah, I was gonna say I know they took over. Sony officially took over, but Microsoft could really use them back for Halo.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think they're getting
crazy
Halo
that,
back from 343.
No.
but don't.
The
Oh
same thing
yeah,
will happen to Halo where Xbox will just absorb it into Xbox Game Studios
yeah.
before Bungie gets their hands back on it. I don't even think they
They
want it.
they already own 343.
I
Yeah.
know, but what I'm saying is like 343, like this. I don't know. I wonder if they would just do away with 343 just in general at some point.
Oh, yeah. Just get like a more generic type of internal studio or something like that.
Yeah.
Rename it, restructure it. Yeah.
Hmm.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, I don't know how
Honestly,
you
I
guys
feel
feel
like
about
that
it.
would financially make more sense because it's like they're operating
Thanks.
as a separate company, but like that's the only game they work on. So
Hmm.
it's not like
And
they're
then
making a bunch of different
mhm,
games.
Trying to
yeah.
like be a Bungie type, you know? I don't know.
But
I think
yeah, sorry, I
the
didn't mean to
days are
interrupt you.
numbered. No, you're good. I'm not really going anywhere with it. I just think the days are numbered for that kind of shit too.
I mean, Halo Infinite was one of the most expensive games ever made. And I think it's a good game and stuff, but I don't think it justified like I think it was like 350 million dollars it took over what 6 7 years for them to make that game. It's crazy. Like, and I don't know if it necessarily made that money back. How
Uh,
do you guys feel
I'd
about a
say the
lot of those stuff?
multiplayer probably has just from all the
Oh yeah, like
Whoa.
microtransactions.
microtrans. Yeah, you're probably
Wow.
right.
But I will say, I mean, like I played the multiplayer quite a bit, and I actually like it. I never was able to stick with the campaign long enough. But as far as like games go, at least with the battle pass, like they probably do theirs the best way
Where
because
it's always
Just for
available.
yeah,
value.
yeah,
Oh, I
it's
got you.
it's always available. So like you can go back and buy past battle passes, and then whichever one you have
Nice.
active is like what will like the
I'm gonna
experience
die.
will go to.
Where are you guys?
Fighting
I don't
dogs
know
and
why.
stuff.
Okay, I don't know why I'm soloing this Black Knight up here. There's like three chests
Oh,
up where I'm
I didn't
at.
know you went up that way. We kind of like ran out of there.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought everybody was going up those stairs that are out of the way, but there's a good set of armor up there, I think. There's just one knight left, I think. How do you guys feel about like Xbox in general right now? Or like you think it's business as usual as far as,
I
Yeah,
the
mean,
hell with it?
Xbox to me is just Halo. I don't
Mm,
know. I don't like. I mean, I got the Series X and I haven't really played it too much. Like, I would still prefer to play on PlayStation. I don't know why that's. I just know all my like I like
Arrow,
playing with my
bullseye.
friends, and this is where
Yeah.
everybody's at.
That used to be what Xbox was, though, right? Like,
Yeah,
had the
that's
best
where everybody
community and
was.
stuff. I think it can
The
be that
best,
again,
most
but
toxic, awesome community.
yeah, but that's back when toxicity um
Mhm.
seemed more innocent.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't, but you know what I'm trying to
And
say.
that's really what it is. It's just the community's all here now. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. For me personally,
yeah,
I mean, I know plenty of people that like they primarily play Xbox, and that's cool. I mean, in a lot of games, like it's cool how we've got the crossplay, like seamless crossplay.
yeah. That's like a
But
real thing now, right? It's like in
I know,
everything.
and think back to Xbox 360 times, like that didn't even seem possible.
No, it didn't. It didn't for a long time.
But
Did we kill the archer?
Yeah.
um, I've got some friends that play Battlefield on Xbox, and I have it for that too. Like I like to play Battlefield
Yeah.
with them and stuff, but like I don't know. At the same time, if I didn't have Game Pass that has like games that I don't have to buy on the PlayStation because I have them on Game Pass, then I don't. I'd just prefer to play things on PlayStation.
Hmm.
Also, I like this controller better.
Yeah, the controller's pretty sweet. That's the thing that
The
kind
Xbox
of
controller
seals
is
the
too
deal.
chunky. The I don't know. This controller's grip is just a lot better to me.
I think the Xbox controller is a good controller, but like it's just not as cool, like or interesting. Like, the fact that you have to buy rechargeable batteries or disposable ones, like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
that
like
too.
them. And they always seem to mess up for me. Whenever I get those rechargeable like packs and stuff, it seems like it just the
They
end
go
of
to
the
shit
battery
real
is right.
fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I got these
I
Um,
agree.
cheap rechargeable batteries off Amazon, like back when Xbox One first came out. I think I got like 3 or 4 of them, and they're still going strong.
I also think it's cool that I mean PlayStation has like a mic built into the controller, which I always thought was pretty great. Like if you don't have your headset on. Xbox doesn't have that, does it?
No, and well, I think the more so I like that you can mute from the controller,
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
and I don't. It's cool that there's a mic on the controller, but I don't use it. It freaks me out whenever games have
Oh,
like the chicken Final Fantasy Rebirth that always would come and what's his face would always come through your damn controller. Like
yeah.
I didn't like that. Especially like if you're in a party and your controller starts talking, it's just obnoxious to me.
It's super gimmicky.
I mean I guess it's cool. I don't
Yeah, I
know. If you're
got you,
playing
man.
solo, if I don't have my headset on playing, it's cool. But as soon as I have sounds coming through my damn controller while I've got my headset audio, it's not I don't really feel that.
No,
Tell me why.
as far as like Xbox in general, like I don't know, their exclusives aren't really good enough right now.
Not anymore.
Like Starfield, I like Starfield, but
Mhm.
it's not good as what they needed it to be.
Eventually, Bethesda will realize they made the wrong decision
Do we want to
if they haven't
disband
already.
here?
I don't know if I'd say that about Bethesda, like, because that was the game they were already working on it before the Microsoft deal. So if anything, like I mean, they're probably still going to make the money they need to make off of it.
Yeah, I mean, and when Elder Scrolls 6 inevitably happens, I mean that's definitely going to be a big thing for Xbox.
Yeah, it will be. I'm still interested in playing Starfield, and the way I look at it is I'm hoping like if the game is not performing well for whatever reason, I hope that encourages them to bring it to PlayStation because that's one I'd be interested in picking up. This is where we came from.
Yeah, I was going to get buried again.
What they put out there.
Um, I don't think they've said anything official yet, but there's rumor about Avowed being delayed until next year.
Oh, that would be bummer,
And
dude.
like from what the report was saying was it's not because the game's not ready. It's because like it's like a crowded release window and they're like giving it more
Mm.
room for Game Pass. And I don't know that there's that many games coming out because I think it was like slated for October, November. Yeah, I think
Mhm.
November. And I was like, I don't know. I don't. Nothing came to mind as far as releasing around that same time.
I mean, Star Wars, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed maybe. Star Wars comes out the end of this month.
Does it?
Yeah, comes out the 30th. Or
Wow, I didn't realize that.
29th or 30th.
Wow, okay. There's like several pretty big games that come out this month. Because we're in August now, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. August 2.
Now I know you were talking the other day, like in the Discord about like the games you're excited for this year, and I know
Mm-hmm.
Outlaws was one for me. Avowed was honestly probably the biggest one.
Oh,
Um,
really?
but I mean, I'm not really too bummed that it's like. I mean, it was going to be free on Game Pass anyway, so I was going to
Mm-hmm.
play it. So I'm not too bummed about that. Because even if the report's saying it's not because the game's not ready, they're still probably going to polish on it a little bit more. But like the next week after Star or Outlaws comes out, Quidditch Champions comes out, and I'm really gonna looking
What
forward
are you
to
going
trying
with?
that out.
Sorry, Brandon. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Randy's just
But there's a play test going on this weekend for Quidditch Champions, so
oh, really?
I'm
You
gonna
should,
jump back
hey,
in
you should
there.
stream that
I
Mm-hmm.
can't.
if you
I
can.
I
You
can't.
can't?
I can't
Oh
even
Oh, it's
man.
after I play it. I can't even tell you what's in it. Like on stream or anything like that. I
Oh
can't.
yeah, it's got
I
the
can't share
was it
images
under
or anything.
embargo?
Yeah.
super cool,
Damn. Well,
dude.
you're gonna tell me. Just it won't be a recorded conversation.
All right, signs down.
Well, I need to
-2.
go back to the Firelink, but I got
Oh,
invaded.
okay.
I got invaded by
You can go ahead.
somebody. I've got
Well,
invaded,
if
and
you,
it's by
if you
somebody
want some help,
named Sekiro. I don't know where they're
of
at.
course it is. It's not a good sign. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, I know. I don't know where
Are they
they're at.
naked? Are they naked or are they dressed? I need to know. But
You know what? You know
like
what? I'm taking my clothes
what?
off. I'm tired of fucking rolling like a boulder. I am taking my clothes off.
Okay, you need your carry weight below 70%. That'll make you roll faster.
But if I do that,
Where's that enemy? Where's the invader? I
I
don't
don't
see
know.
him.
I don't know where they're at. They haven't shown
Oh
themselves yet.
boy. Did you rest since we departed?
Nope. I got
Okay,
invaded
good.
right as soon as you left.
That's good because that means we don't have to kill all these enemies again.
man, my only
We're really
the
close, Brandon, to
only
oh sorry.
trousers that I have that will let me be below 70% are skirts.
Okay, I found him, Brandon. You don't have
Take some gloves off or something.
oh wait, no, I did not find him.
Gloves should not weigh as much as they do.
Oh, found the invader.
Okay. Below 70% and I'm not rolling like a boulder. Okay.
And
Jesus
you
Christ.
might another thing that'll help is like maybe your next 2 or 3 levels put into vitality,
Mm-hmm.
and then you might be able to put some of that stuff back on.
I got to put my next one into faith so I can
Oh,
try out this
look at
weapon I
this
want to do.
bollocks right here, dude. This is some grade A shenanigans. Ah, this
Brandy
guy.
said, have you been heavy rolling this whole time? I think so. I
Why
think
would you?
so.
I'm just kidding. I was gonna troll you. Brandy just laughed
Look,
in the
man.
other room. I could hear it.
It's night and day how my competency is in this game versus Bloodborne. Even though I play with like basic shit in Bloodborne,
This
like
guy's being a
this
troll.
game
Keep him
could
busy. Keep him
be
busy.
in could be in a totally different language, and I would understand it the same.
Why do invaders do this?
Like, hey, we're having a good time, and there's someone out there that's like,
Yeah.
assholes playing together that I can ruin your night.
Hey guys, having fun? Not.
How many damn flasks does he have?
All of them. I'm gonna kill this fire witch. I'm out of flasks, but all right, fire witch is
He's running away.
pretty good.
He's probably leaving. He just went down the elevator.
That dude will probably try to pick you off.
And that's the thing is like he could just like literally come into my world. Like there's not like a time limit or anything. So he could just like come in here and just hang out. And like the only option I would have is to quit the game.
Yeah, I've done that before. Sometimes
Wow.
they gray out the quit option. It's where you have to literally close the game and then it's like, oh, you didn't save properly last time. Wow. The patience of this guy though, right? It's like what do you think he's doing right now in between? Probably streaming this, right? But
I would hope he's getting something like that out of it, other than just wasting mine and all of ours and his time.
yeah.
Brandon Kanan just showed me. She got a picture of me last night, fucking crying.
Yeah, nice.
She captured one of the moments. She said she's gonna send it to you. You're a butt.
Dude, all those shots she got last night were great.
They were, dude. She got some awesome pictures.
And
Does she have
for
them
What'd you think, man?
online?
Caleb to like pose for it too was like great.
What were you sad about?
I don't care. Kanan got a picture of me. Like she was in the photo pit, like right at the barricade, and taking pictures of them. And she'd during the first song had turned around and snapped a picture of me in the moment of just like awe-inspired, like it's here, it's happening. Emotions flooding my face. She got a sappy picture of me.
You ugly crying?
Close.
Oh, too
Not
bad.
ugly
That's
crying, but like I've got my
attractive
lips
crying.
tight and you can see the tears in my eyes. I can't wait to show Austin that video I took in the middle of the last riff. So I recorded a video during the last riff, and then I flipped the camera around and I said, "It still goes as hard as you think it does, motherfucker." And then today, like I swear, most of mine and Austin's communication is just sending each other shorts back and forth on Instagram. Today, Beartooth posted a video of them playing the last riff, and I like Xbox party invite sent it to him like at least 50 fucking times. And just to like kind of let you in on the inside joke, Nick, there was one time I was really drunk and enjoying this song, and at this point it was my favorite song ever. And I guess Austin just wasn't feeling it that night, so he goes, "Bro, this song doesn't go as hard as you think it does." And it's like purposefully the heaviest song that they've written. There's no lyrics to it. It's just a breakdown. It's just a nasty breakdown for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. And he comes out of fucking pocket and he's like, "The song doesn't go as hard as you think it does." And he was, I mean, at that night, as drunk as I was, those were fucking fighting words, bro. I like it sent me over the top. Not mad, but I did not stop giving him shit for like until he went to bed. Like
What'd you say?
it just never ended. All kinds of shit, bro. I don't even know. Like it
I
was
want
one
to
of those
hear it.
nights. It was
I
one of those
I
nights
would
where I was
kill for
so
that.
drunk I was pouring water on my head. Like I
Oh,
definitely
one of
like
those.
Yeah, dude.
out
I
of
got
body experience, basically seeing vapor
uh-huh.
trails. Yeah.
And it was me and Noah too. So me and Noah teamed up on Austin that night and just gave him unending shit. And to this day, I still give him crap about it if it comes up. Like every time we've seen them since then, they play the last riff, I'll record it and I send it to him and I tell him how it, it still goes as hard as I think it does. Like if you were enjoying a song innocently and maybe it's like the third time you've played it this night, but you really like it. And then I was like, Nick, this song just isn't that good.
Yeah.
You'd be
I'd be
like,
kind of
what the
like,
hell, dude?
I think
Why
that
did you
would be
even
the,
say that?
yeah, I can quite clearly imagine the things I would say. Yeah, like if I'm playing like Make Damn Sure back in
Bro, yeah.
2007,
That song was on repeat for weeks, dude. Oh my
numb
God.
drunk, numb drunk, and you're just like, dude, this song just, I know you like it, but it's not that great. I'd be like, why are you here? That's probably the first thing I
Yeah.
would say is, why are you
Who
here
the
to
fuck are
piss in my
you?
Cheerios? Yeah, who invited you? Were you the opposite of Prozac? Like, what is this? Like, now was he also drunk though? And it was really
No,
just
he had
him
just got
saying,
off work. He must have had like a
"Oh my
long
God."
day and he got off work. And me and Noah, he gets home and
That's
me
even
and Noah
funnier.
are already just fucking gamed up. We're going. And he gets home and he's trying to like start playing catch up with us and we're
Just
jamming to
kills
this
the
song and
vibe,
yeah, and he
murders
just
it.
yeah, he came in and took a big shit on the vibes, what he did.
Oh man,
And then we took
that's
big shits on
hilarious.
him for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
And anytime it comes up in conversation, like
Does he feel
I
shame
will throw
now?
that motherfucker under the bus. Yeah, he kind of does.
That's
He's
good.
taken it
Good.
back and apologized. And
That's fine. It doesn't
like
matter. You know, still use it.
no,
Yeah.
it still happened.
So what are y'all's what would you say is your favorite song by Beartooth? I actually looked them up when y'all said you were at the concert. I didn't hear about them before you guys, but that doesn't mean anything. Um, but I looked up one of their main songs that was probably a single that is probably not their best stuff, but what would you say is like the best song by Beartooth?
Um, Go Be the Voice. Um, that's probably like as far as like their original stuff, that's probably my favorite song. And then they've got a song on their newest album that's like a totally opposite kind of vibe, but it's called um uh what can I think right now? Might Love Myself. It's really good. They started out as a band that was like super heavy, kind of negative, like self-deprecating and just angry, and then they've progressed to this like more positive kind of outlook. It's
That's cool.
it's all it's a journey, but
So I don't know if I yeah I mean same kind of thing for me. It's like s- something old and something new that I'd have to pick as a favorite. But even the old stuff, I don't know if I would pick one song, but like their first EP that had 4 songs on it.
all four of them,
I
all
have,
four of
yeah,
those songs on that
yeah.
EP.
I have a problem. Go be the voice. Pick your poison.
Go Be the Voice just
Set me on
wins for me
fire.
because of that stupid breakdown in it that's just a bass and it sounds like someone's just hitting the bass. It like it's just a breakdown that makes you go, "What the fuck?"
But I mean, between those four, like it'd either be I have a problem or set me on fire.
Yeah,
But
good choices.
newer though.
Diseased
Kanan,
is really
thank
good.
y'all for
Like,
your suggestions too in the chat. I'll check them out.
yeah, Miss Killigan, I Was Alive. Incredible. Sunshine.
Um,
The lines. Oh, yeah. That's up there with Go Be the Voice. The lines.
Newer would probably be either Dominate or No Return, or
Mhm.
maybe Devastation. I
Devastation.
did. I mean, they probably released what 50, 60 songs. I don't know. It's too much of a task for me to just be like, ah, this one, because
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is. You should start listing songs because they're all like, I don't know.
No, you did.
The cool thing about the band is like they have he's got a formula. for how he writes songs. And it's apparent, like it's very apparent that he uses pretty much the same formula throughout how he writes music. So if you think of it being like from the mind of one guy, too, that also kind of like leads my interest in it, just because like it's like this guy's like brainchild. He's the one putting it all together.
I kind of took a break because I've pretty much worn all those albums out. I took a break from them a little bit recently, and then in the last couple of weeks, like I've started liking Surface more. Um, like Sunshine's always gonna have like a special place for me because that's one that like my daughter, like for the first 2 or 3 months after that song came out, she'd get in my car and like specifically request that song over all of her other songs. So that one's one that'll never get old.
How Ollie was with Riptide and then Sunshine. She's loved both of those songs so much. And the newer album has like more of a poppy vibe at times. Like they've leaned into this like pop, heavy metal rock, metalcore. Like it just, I don't know, but it goes from being just like super fun metalcore to just like that's maybe got like depressing lyrics in a way to now they're like positive and you feel the positivity in the music, but it doesn't take away from the heaviness.
Whatever
I've
there's.
got my hand
I'm sorry, go
tattooed,
ahead.
Nick. That's what's on my hand is one of their logos. It's like a bee and a tooth.
I'd love to write
I'm-
some music with you at some point, Barrett. Like I don't know music at all, but I like to write. I can hear it in my head, but it'd be fun to write together
Yeah, that would be really
at some
cool.
point.
I don't know. I've always liked just like singing. Like whenever I was playing in a band, especially a lot of the first songs, like I didn't write a whole lot of the lyrics. Like I kind of collaborated with friends and stuff that were interested in writing and were okay with me like yeah, working things into songs that we were playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, because I can always come up with a melody as long as there's music present.
Mm.
And if there's lyrics, I could put lyrics to anything.
Oh,
But
that'd be
as
great
far as
then.
like
But I
writing
can't
content,
sing.
hard for me to write. I can't, I'm not
Really?
like, I have like bad writer's block. I
That's
can
why I think I'd.
collaborate and like help come up with an idea, but I'm just not the idea guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm the idea helper. Like
I got you.
I don't,
I think
it's,
that's why it'd be fun because like
Son of a gun.
I don't sing and I don't do
Barrett
melody.
killed.
Like sometimes I'll have an idea for it, but all good. But it'd be fun to try to pair and write words to a melody. I think that'd be neat.
I was getting knocked down and then the fire like was hitting me. I just
I
Oh,
hate
okay.
those things.
couldn't
I
even get
do
up.
like,
Like as soon as I got up, like get knocked back down, or the fire hit me.
It's fine. Now I'm thinking of every time y'all say anything, I'm like songs are popping into my head with the words. Every time I get knocked down, the song I thought of. I don't know what it's called, but you know the one I'm thinking of.
yeah, but I get up
And then,
again.
and then when he said, yeah, yeah, and then when Brandon said, I got caught, I was thinking caught in what's that song by Elvis? Caught in a trap, can't get out. Have y'all seen the Elvis movie, the
No,
more recent one?
I haven't.
No.
Yeah, y'all should really watch it. Like I've never been a fan of Elvis, but me and Brandy watched it. It's an excellent movie, and I think it's fascinating kind of when they show what artists go through with different stuff and how they pave the way for kind of all the different.
Mhm.
Oh, great! But yeah, I think y'all would really appreciate it. I'm gonna die. We've got literally SEAL Team 6 and a random stranger fighting us right now.
Me and Noah, that made me think of a moment me and Noah had in Hunt the other night that was just so ridiculous. That made
This
him
guy's about
shout,
to
Still
die.
Team 6.
Oh, was it some highly coordinated accomplishment
Dude,
you guys did?
like, it just shows how tight me and Noah are in that game. Like, where we're running up on a compound, we're talking shit, not paying attention to what we're doing. And we automatically see people on this roof. and we simultaneously sniped both of them, but like without saying anything to each other. I was like, "Oh, there's people," and then we just went pew pew, and then they were both dead, and it was like one of those like
Yeah.
Call of Duty missions where it's like, "All right, you get the first one, and I'll get the other one." You know, like one of those missions. It was
Yep.
ridiculous, and he goes, "SEAL Team fucking 6, dude."
That's awesome. I love those
It
moments.
was.
This guy had the most profoundly bullshit iframe I've ever seen. Like
Yeah.
how can you have three scythes going through you?
We
What
were
the
death.
hell? No, Bryson, I haven't seen Priscilla. That looks really good. I want to see that. I was thinking one just I think it's just straight Elvis. It's by Baz Luhrmann who did
It's got that guy Austin Butler is playing
yeah, it was like the movie that
Elvis, right?
made him
Yeah.
big. It's got Tom
Mhm.
Hanks in it, but yeah, it's great.
There's those types of movies, like, because even like Walk the Line was pretty good. But then there's also the Walk Hards of the world.
Yeah, oh, dude, I was just about to say, Walk Hard.
They just don't
Walk
make comedies
Hard.
like that anymore. It's harder. Like, it's weird, like how hard it is to find like good comedies anymore.
Just a good silly
Or at least they're not
comedy.
blockbusters anymore, so to speak.
No, but they were for a minute, and it was pretty great. An ant with wings? Why is there an ant with wings in here? Why are there ants with wings? Period.
Evolution, homie.
Well, yeah, but why that? You know what I mean? There's a shortcut over here that'll save us a lot of time if anything bad happens. You don't need wings. You don't. Yeah.
See,
Go get
hearing
him.
y'all talk about me, I wish I was more of a movie person. I sit down and I fall asleep, man. Anytime, like I have to be like in a setting where I don't know, I have to get through it. I don't know, like if we're hanging out and we're watching a movie, I'll be good. But if me and Kanan start to watch a movie, I'll pass out.
Yeah, I'm not as I can't sit through as many movies as I used to, but
Like, I'll watch what Bryson's watching for the most part, but if I try to like sit down and pick something, like, I'm just overwhelmed with choice, with options.
Yeah, same. There's
yeah,
this
we're
like
invaded. Yay.
looming feeling all the time of like, should I be watching this or should I be doing this or should I watch this? So we end up just going through like like
Series.
series shows.
Yeah, series shows are like more digestible, right? It's like
I like the arc of a show too better than I
mhm.
like it in a movie. It seems like I don't know, it's just better for me personally to take in.
Yeah, I get it. TV is better in a lot of ways.
I agree with Bryson. We do need another movie night.
I agree. I agree. But I want to be able to get in like three movies. And there can be alcohol if we need it to help make that possible. Okay, so when is the right time to hit him?
When he's healing up, evidently.
Yeah, but like, all right, well, this officially just stopped being fun. Legitimately, dude went up an elevator. Good gravy.
Like
I hope he drops down. I mean, kills me.
how he
He
returned.
returned home.
Some,
Well, that was
like,
a good use of our time.
Oh, I'm still fat rolling. God, dude.
Trust me, get like 7 levels dumped into it when you get
yeah,
a
I was
chance.
gonna say, what level are you right now on that? Then what are you wearing that's so heavy?
I'm my vitality's at 14. I mean, that's pretty low.
I mean, mine's 12 and the max is
Maybe it's
52.
this damn shield. Hold on.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
shields will do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how many weapons you got equipped?
Oh, that's it. It was a stupid shield that I just thought I needed to have on a slot. I don't.
Yeah,
Just,
unless
you
you
know,
unless you plan on like using like everything in those slots, I would only have like one in each hand. Unless like you said,
yeah,
unless you do plan on.
I'm dumb.
Yeah,
I'm
you don't
dumb.
need that shield.
I figured it out. I don't need this fucking crossbow either.
No, dude. Oh my God. What else you got? Like a refrigerator? Like a travel cooler?
Like, yeah, dude, I got my Yeti. Jesus.
Oh man, I'm sorry, bud. You've been suffering.
Oh, I've
Literally,
been suffering.
literally 3/4 of the game
Yeah,
I've been suffering so bad, dude.
through some bull
Ah,
crap bosses. It's so funny.
oh
I
my
was just
God.
puzzled. I'm like, what are you wearing that's so heavy? So I was
I'm
like,
glad you figured
Yeah,
out,
I'm
you
just
Brandon.
had
trying
those
every
in.
slot filled. I thought that I should fill the slots, was my stupid thought. Because, like,
It's not
I don't know,
stupid, but
man.
it is funny.
Well, see that the equip load, it wasn't a thing in Bloodborne, was it? So like this was like the
No,
first game
No,
they
no, it
did that.
wasn't.
This is
Yeah.
yeah.
And it never
It's
really needs to
almost
come
as
back,
bad as
really.
having to eat in a survival game to me. Like, I just don't.
yeah.
It's stupid to me. I mean, I guess I
Yeah.
get it. Add
I like the
difficulty and
I like the idea
No,
of those
no, it's dumb.
options in I like
It's
the
dumb.
idea of those options in survival games, but I don't like doing them. Like every time I start like Fallout or Skyrim or something, I'm thinking I'm gonna play survival, and then I make it like an hour into the game, and I'm like, nah, this was a
nah.
mistake.
I finally tried Pal World because I missed that whole train of hype, and I was like, all right, I'm finally gonna play it because of Game Pass and shit, and I get on it and I play it for probably like 30, 45 minutes, and then I start starving, and I just immediately deleted the game because I didn't even realize that was a factor. Like, no, can't do it.
You did the right thing.
Have you seen a lot of the like creature designs though?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's no getting around
I got
like
one of them tattooed on my leg.
I was gonna say there's I mean not that there's like necessarily anything wrong with it, but like there's a lot of those designs. It's like, all right, I'm gonna copy your homework and just change the
But
name.
yeah, this is deliberate. I mean, I had fun, a little bit of fun for a moment while I was playing it, and then when I realized how much, I just don't like crafting survival games at all.
I don't blame you. They suck.
It's kind of on the same level as like MMOs are. It's like if that's the only game you want to play, it's
Right.
probably not bad. But I don't know.
I'll tell you what did it for me was Ark.
Yeah,
Mm.
Like,
and I
been there,
loved
done
Ark,
that.
and I loved Ark when it first came out.
I did
But
too. I love whenever it was in preview and we played the shit out of it. It was a lot of fun, but I remember how many countless hours I wasted on it with nothing to show for it because other players coming in and just destroying and wrecking everything you love or whatever it may be. You're trying to tame a dinosaur that takes 3 hours to fucking tame just so you can fly across the map. And
Oh boy, that
another
sounds like
carnivorous
fun.
dinosaur comes in and fucking kills it while you're trying to tame it. It's like, well, I guess I just wasted 2.5 hours.
I wish I still had the clip because me and a friend of mine played it a lot when it came out, and I had this clip where we got like trapped by one of like those huge like crocodiles. Like speaking of that though, like that's one of those like
Brand
smaller
loyalty.
features. Like well, I mean even with like PlayStation now, but like um, that's like one of those smaller features that like I really use more than I think about.
Yeah,
Like saving clips and
I
stuff.
mean, photo mode is the best thing ever. I interesting to me that even happened where they added a photo button.
All right, boys.
All
I
right,
have
we are.
slimmed down. I am ready to
Let's
take over
see.
the world.
What's your weight at?
Uh, hold
Like
on.
two?
Let me.
Oh, there comes the thunder.
52. We're
52.
doing
Dude,
good,
you
man.
could put on some thicker stuff, man.
Was that
Yeah, I
Thunder?
probably should. Hey, you're right. I can put my clothes back on.
Yeah, here. You want some helmets?
Holy moly!
I'm not gonna be able to wear it. Whoa.
Oh wait. Sorry, Brandon.
Yeah,
We got
I was
too
playing
excited
Passion
about.
Souls real quick. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
dude.
dude. I was ready to walk that runway.
I was like ready to doll you up. I was like, let me do your makeup.
All right. We're sexy again. Bring me back.
Goodness.
The other day, I tried out that flintlock Siege of Dawn.
Oh
On
yeah,
Xbox.
how is it?
There were some nice features in it, um,
A lot of jank.
but the gameplay wise, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. Like a lot of the design was, I thought, a little bland. Like some of the
Yeah.
gods they had in it looked pretty cool. Um, like the main feature that stood out was like it's a straight Soulsborne game, but like
Hmm.
you start out with an axe, and then you have a gun that kind of acts like Bloodborne does, but like you've only got like a certain amount of shots with it, and you build up shots by landing melee blows. And
Hmm.
one of the cool feature that stood out was the way you acquired souls and stuff. Um, like if you did like a parry or a block or like certain hits, like you would build up like a multiplier, and then after you killed something, you would accept. That was the weird thing. It was like you would like hold a button down to accept your souls from the enemy you just beat. But it would be like if you had like this specific multiplier or this specific um, like sequence of events, like a parry to like a block or something like that. You might like one enemy you might get like a 20% bonus, or the next you might be like 30%. And if you get hit during any of that sequence, it like restarts it. Um, but I thought that was pretty interesting. There was some of the platform that seemed like really like low budget, where you just sliding around.
Yeah, that's some of the
Um,
stuff I saw that made me be like,
but
this
like I
looks a
said,
little jank.
it was definitely not one that I plan on finishing. But there were some cool concepts with it, mechanic
I
wise.
loved I loved the game they made prior, Ashen. Did you guys ever play that? It was
I
like a
played a little bit
Souls-like.
of it, yeah.
I really liked Ashen a lot, so I was kind of excited when I found out they were behind this game, but yeah, it just kind of every time I look at it, I'm like, eh.
This sword looks pretty cool. I like how it's like hollow.
Did you press the have you seen the L2?
Uh,
It does
L2
like a
or
yeah,
R2?
L2.
L2 is my fire hand.
Yeah, but if
Uh
you press triangle and do like a
mhm.
double handed stance,
Oh,
two hand stance, it does a special move.
Yeah.
Or you
whoa.
it might even do a special move if you don't have anything equipped in your second hand while you're one handed.
But two-handing it will
That's
increase
cool.
your weapon damage when you're not doing spells, so
Good to fucking know. All right.
yeah, sorry, probably should have mentioned that sooner. Yes, you're
Ah,
invaded.
son of a.
Praise God.
That which is irritating. I'm unable to summon the people I want to summon, but those other guys can just dance right in.
They got the Google Fiber connection
It's
so they can just,
like they
oh
get
boy, he's got a big stupid weapon behind him.
it's like they get priority or some shit.
How do I do a like a go away gesture? No, you need to leave.
Is he just fucking standing there, dude?
Yeah, they're waiting for us to
Oh,
no.
he wants you, dude.
You no,
He wants you.
yay. All
Get
right.
out of here. Go on, get.
Yeah, go ahead, run to the enemies. I'm gonna try to make sure he doesn't go down these
Ah, I got him.
Yeah.
As soon as he went in that corner, his life was forfeit.
Yeah, I got him with the L2 too, so like it didn't. I guess it
Nice.
just ignored his iframe.
Yeah, good. Good riddance. All that posing and handshaking for nothing.
All right, you ready?
All right, let's give it a try.
Um,
This guy sucks. break these things.
He is weak to thrust attacks, but we don't use any of
No.
those. He,
Like spears and shit.
yeah.
Oh wow. Well, there goes half my health. Okay. Gang combo, gang combo. Well, we're doing pretty good damage though.
Oh, oh,
Get
he's
out of
about to
there.
fucking wombo combo me, dude.
I'm trying to get his attention. It's not working. Oh god. There we go.
Whoa! I'm dead. I was
Oh,
trying to get out of there. But
no, Brandon, they added that new tank into Star Wars Hunters today.
oh yeah.
They've added some awesome skins, bro. They finally added cool skins. There's like a Vader's Apprentice skin for Reeve that it looks like it's Vader's outfit kind of feminized, and her hair is cut almost to look like Vader's helmet.
Oh nice.
And the way her face is, it almost looks like Vader with his helmet off in like Return of the Jedi.
Nice.
Um, and then they added a Grand Admiral outfit for Diago,
Okay.
like the white with the
Yeah.
like the marking on his chest. They added like uh like TIE fighter pilot armor for uh whatever the bounty hunter girl's name is. Amara, I think.
Yeah,
They
I'll have
added
to
some
check
like
those
cool,
out.
like stylized outfits finally that are like pretty dope. Oh yeah, another one they got Brandon for the tank. You know how he's got the two big shield arms?
Yeah.
They've got one there. He's like got like almost like a hood, and then his arms are like TIE fighter wings.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I need to try it on a
And a new
mobile.
season started today.
The only cosmetics I bought lately was they with the Deadpool movie they added Deadpool and Wolverine back to Fortnite. It was like a cell shaded version.
Mhm.
That's like the only skin in that game that I missed out on. They had Deadpool in one of the battle passes like right before we started playing. That's a good movie by the way.
Mom.
It's been it's been funny like reading some of the discourse about it online. Just people that saw the first two Deadpool movies going into this one expecting it to be any different. Like I can't believe this isn't like Marvel's just lost it. I can't believe this movie's not serious. I'm like, well, like what do you expect?
God, people just like always fucking looking for something, dude. Can y'all not just be happy with something or shut the fuck up? You know?
Yeah.
I get like you can't even scroll through the internet right now without hearing any negative shit about whatever's going on in the Olympics right now. It's like just enjoy the sport, dude. Quit acting like some fucking social justice warrior.
Yeah, I was when I was like looking up those gameplay videos of Outlaws the other day. Like I saw one of them,
We are here.
clicked on it,
We're
and like
here.
instantly, like the video started out like with a negative opinion about it, and
Just shitting
like
on it.
I look down,
Yeah.
I look down at the channel, and it's like Star Wars Theory, which he's like been like just
Oh,
shitting on.
yeah, dude. I
Yeah.
can't. I can't with that
It's like
guy.
it's like at this point, like why even
Th-
like he owns
And it
like
sucks because
a lightsaber like he sells like custom lightsabers and shit. It's like,
yeah, theory
but like
sabers.
every opinion he has of like Star Wars, like past
It's
the
garbage.
prequel series, is just everything's bad. And it's like
Everything's bad.
at that point, like why bother?
And you know what sucks really bad is he is the #1 Star Wars YouTube channel, like Star Wars fan YouTube channel, with like over 3 million subscribers, but like the ones that are positive or anything like that are, less than 1 million. Like they don't do as well. Like hate sells, bro, and it sucks. It really fucking sucks.
Yeah, like I said with like
And the
Acolyte,
kids,
it was very evident after watching Acolyte that a lot of the complaints about it were definitely from people that didn't even watch or only saw like clips or headlines of something.
The
And
scene whenever Andor was coming out, bro, like what hit headline, he would say shit that would hit headlines like what there's bricks in Star Wars. There's never been bricks in Star Wars before. Like and just
yeah, you're
shitting
just
on
like,
it, breaking canon because there's materials in Star Wars that are very much in Star like in it's just stupid shit. But people watch one of his videos and they're like, "Oh my God, Star Wars is garbage now." Jesus Christ, I'm getting absolutely wrecked right now. God.
it's all that negativity distracting you.
Yes,
Get
man. Hate.
it. As far as Robert
Yeah,
Downey
me and the
Jr.
kids were
on,
joking.
go ahead, Nick.
I was gonna say, me and the kids were watching like a YouTube. I'm dead too, dude. We got wrecked. Um, we were watching a video. It was just while we were eating dinner or something. It was like top weapons in Elden Ring or something, right? There's like 300, 400 weapons now. And just every one of them, the dude's like, yeah, the scaling damage on this one just sucks. Completely useless. Like it got to the point I was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Like I probably said that out loud. And the kids, I'm like, this guy just hates everything. Like, why is he even playing the game? Like
Yes.
every one of these. So now we'll joke like about something if we see like anything like someone starts saying something negative, we'll just be like, yeah, 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Um, no stars, needs patch, needs update, broken, just like whatever it is. But it's just, yeah, it's become really cliched to
Yeah.
just have a negative
Hate.
opinion. Like,
Yeah, and that sucks, man. It's just draining for like if you want to try and enjoy something that you like and then like find other people that enjoy it, like and you get on the internet and the first things you're gonna pull up when you search for it are just gonna be all the shit talking. Like,
you
what's up,
you,
Cold
you type
Slippy? He's
into
here
Google, hey
bringing
Slippy,
up
Yeah.
a hot topic on that because
hey, let's
I think it's awesome that Robert Downey Jr. is coming in as Doctor Doom, but the internet says that uh, they've whitewashed Marvel. Like, Jesus, dude, like just let things happen without like just throwing your fucking shitty negative opinions out there just to get clicks, just to
Well, I mean, that's kind of like my biggest takeaway from like all the like just online Discord about stuff. It's like it's okay to have like negative opinions about something, but like
I agree.
it doesn't have to be like black and white of like either you hate it or you love it. It's like I can love this thing and not be okay with some of the things or some of the choices they made. Um,
Well, I I ran into it today where a friend of mine texted me for the first time in maybe 2 years. Like I haven't talked to him in a long time. That might be exaggerating. Maybe a year. I haven't talked to him in at least a year. And he's the type of person that loves to debate. That's just how he is. And he texts me, all he does is send me a YouTube link to a video that's titled Star Wars Funeral for a Franchise. And it's this guy
yeah,
as
I know
kindly
what
as he
you're talking
can talking about how Star Wars is dead and, like what George Lucas's Star Wars was and whatever. And it's, but the moral of the video is Star Wars is dead. No matter how like nice this guy's trying to put it, and I can tell what he's trying to do. He's trying to start a debate and get a rise out of me. So like I just said, I 100% disagree. Like it's not dead. And he was like, so you're saying that Disney Star Wars and Lucas and George Lucas Star Wars are the same thing? I'm like, No, they're not, but I think the core themes are still there. And like, I don't agree with everything, but I don't hate it. Like, not everything lands for me.
Well,
I'll
like
admit that.
even with that
But
discussion, it's like
There's
it's
better ways
okay.
to
It's
listen.
okay to prefer like Lucas's version of it, but like at some
it's
point, you've got to
it's the way you
realize.
approach it though.
Well, I mean, at some point, you got to realize it's like okay, he willingly gave it up, sold it, so
Hmm.
like you're not getting that back, and you no longer really have the
Oh
claim
Lord.
to say that oh man, then they're ruining his vision, and it's like, well, he gave that vision up, so
Right. And I mean, it's even at that though, like I could argue that the core themes of what Star Wars was are definitely still there. But not every story is written for what you think the franchise is in mind,
yeah, for
you
sure.
know? Like it's still telling valuable storytelling. It's still got
Watch out.
awesome shit to it. Yeah, I'm getting fucked right now. Oh, well,
Yeah, I
there it
think
goes.
Well, it's just
I think the
like
thing
even
is that
the complaining about
But
like even like Acolyte or the stuff with Ray. It's like complaining about women in Star Wars. It's like okay, between the 9 different or well now probably like 10 or 11 different movies and 3 or 4 different TV shows, not counting like the animated stuff, and it's like okay, you want to complain about this one time they did something.
yeah, it's what it didn't work for you. That's what it is. It didn't work for you. That's fine. If George Lucas would have kept going, I mean, honestly, like you think about just look at the prequels and look what happened with how many people fucking hated Jar Jar, or how many people hated the CGI, the choices they did with CGI. Like, I mean, it's gonna continue to challenge what you know. I guarantee you that if George Lucas would have continued with Star Wars, like people would have found shit to hate about it because that is just the way
Well,
of
I
things.
mean,
It's
like you
not
said with
because
the
George Lucas gave it up that shit sucks. No, it's just because you like just admit that things don't work for you and be happy for the people that it does work for, Like and just, pick your battles. It's not, I don't know.
I mean, it must be hard for like, okay, let's say Disney, Lucasfilm even wanted to care about the opinions people have and the reactions they have. How would you even do that when you know that 99% of the influencers are just trying to poke people for views? Like how many people talk about Star Wars like they care about it and they actually have no interest, but they just want to get that rise and stir the debate and stir controversy and get the views and get a following and all that different stuff. And it's
What
like,
it seems like it
I don't
is.
know. If I was someone creative, I would be like, I don't care what anyone says because half of them don't even mean don't even care about the art form anyway, you know?
Well, engagement is engagement,
Well
no matter
yeah, but
negative,
that's garbage.
positive. It,
That's
it,
garbage though,
it's
right? It's
right. It just, I don't know. It sucks for the people that are trying to enjoy it whenever, I don't know.
well,
Like
I think
there's
you just
people
have
that
to
are
know
like looking
that
at it through literally looking at it through this lens where they're expecting it all to suck and all like just ready for it to let them down.
well,
And
it's probably better if it does at this point, right? For them, like
yeah,
they want the contra. It's
they want to feel
boring if
right.
something is good. You know, if something's
Mhm.
good, it's like, well, that's fun different news for a day. But
Is
the
hating on
rest,
negativity in itself a form of negativity? Yeah, probably.
um, yeah, yeah. But I mean, I think it's probably comparable to like going to war on war, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
intolerance of intolerance. Like that's just a never-ending cycle
well,
there.
I don't know if we're
But
hating on it. I think we're talking
I don't
about
know
it.
how to convey my disappointment in negativity sometimes. It's hard for me to like put it in a way that I don't know. But it just stresses me out that like people can't enjoy something without someone just try. I don't know. It's okay to not like something. That's not what I'm saying. It's just when people try and kill other people's joy. And like Brandon said, the black and white, it's either good or it's not. And there's, I don't know.
I've been of the mind lately though, like that none of it's real. Like when you see all these opinions and people saying, okay, they whitewashed Marvel because RDJ is back. Like, there's no way I'm getting to the heart of whoever the person who said that, like what their intention was or what they actually think. They're like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do it unless I know the person personally who said it, right? Probably should go this way unless someone's souls are out there. So I've just like been basically, I just pretend that like, okay, if I see some negative comment from someone I've never met, never heard of, never gonna meet, I just like tell myself that like they don't even mean it. They just want to like start a comment war, and they probably don't even know what's going on with Star Wars or didn't know they might not even like the original movies. Like you just don't know. So many people just want to troll and stuff. So it's like
Yeah.
it just doesn't even register anymore in my head when I read that stuff now. I mean, it's like people make comments about like Destiny and what happened with what laying off 220 people, but it's like, yeah, does that suck? Sure, but like, do they even know like what games not Destiny, what games Bungie has made? They might not even know. They're just showing up to be able to be part of the hate wagon, So it's like, I don't know. I try not to let it bother me. It is annoying. It makes it hard because you do just want to connect with people about things you enjoy and are passionate about. But the
It
internet
doesn't
just,
truly bother me until like today, whenever I'm trying to be pulled into this debate, like just from a video, a negative video with no context of why you're sending it. You're just sending me, I like the
yeah,
thing. You're sending me a video about how the franchise is dead and not going
yeah,
to say anything about it. And
that
when I
would
say
piss
I
me off.
fully disagree, you're like,
Cold Slippy Russian bots, all of them. Yeah, dude, straight up
100%.
negativity
It's
bots,
that kind of
dude.
shit. That's what got me riled up. I'm
No, dude, no,
still kind of lean,
that would piss me
but
off too, actually, legitimately. I'd be like,
I
why
did
would
have
you
a
say this
really
crap?
solid response though, because he wanted to debate with me about
Well,
like
before
what
you
well
share
what of
that,
the legacy themes are still there, and I was like, look, man, I'm not in a place where I can debate, but here's what I think.
yeah. Well, what I would have said to you is, hey, dude, the series just doesn't go as hard as you think it does.
Well,
And
look,
I think I would just
son of
leave
a
it at
bitch.
that.
If
No, I'm just kidding.
if he would have said what
That's
he
essentially
followed
what
up,
he did though. He like reached out to you to solicit
yes,
that shit out of you. That's hilarious, dude. Sounds like
what he
a fun
said,
guy.
I agreed with. He goes, look, this guy just put what I've been feeling since episode 7 came out in the best words, like he said it the best. That explains how I feel about the series. And I would totally agree with that. Like, yeah, but sending the video with no context before you're telling me that, like, if he would have sent that video and said, this guy really
So
sums
funny.
up how I feel about Star Wars as a franchise now, I've been like, damn, yeah, I feel that. But saying that post riling me up and being like kind of gaslighting me in a way that's like, okay, I don't, and then saying that like after the fact is like, well, what were you trying to get at, man? Like,
Them's
if that's how
fighting
you felt in
words.
the beginning, send that with the video, I guess. But I don't know. It's just such a thing to do with hot topics.
Yeah, I get it.
And that's what I don't like, the approach. You can dislike something, and we can have a constructive conversation about it. But we don't have to like go straight into the fucking meat and potatoes just without. I don't fuck. I'm dying, dude. We need to. Let's just.
Regroup.
Yeah.
Well, just I'm gonna full warn you. Like, if I ever feel like teasing you, I'm gonna probably now intentionally find a video that I didn't even watch and just totally rushing by you and just send it to you. Why Star Wars sucks and has always sucked and will continue to suck moving forward.
Yeah.
Video essay.
Yeah. And send it with no context. Just send me that video.
Have
Like,
a nice day. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Like just hugs, kisses. Here you go. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's kind of like, you know what it is? It's like Game and Farcer. You guys remember those issues where like the April Fool's Day Game Informer issues? Did y'all ever read those?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, they were great. Oh, you didn't I gotta find a couple of those where they have like an entire 2-page section with Darth Kevin or something like that is what he calls himself, but it's this fake editor they made up that's
They would
he
actually have like
basically
the edits on the page, or like crossing shit out, or like writing notes or something. Is it
no,
something
they'd
like
have
that?
like straight up literal articles in it that are like why all games suck except for the ones I think should be made. Like is literally the title of it. And it's just a fake troll April Fool's article, but then all these people would write in the next month and be like, "You guys really need to fire this editor. I can't believe you would put something in there. I'm unsubscribing to your magazine." And they'd be like, "Guys,
Shit.
it was all fake." So anyway, I don't know what my point was. It probably wasn't a good one.
No, I mean that's how things are. Like that's how that is such a like it's a troll on how people actually are.
Cold Slippy, how do you feel about Robert Downey Jr. Being Doctor Doom? And is he like an actual doctor, like PhD, or is he like how does that work? I got my theories. I don't know much about Doctor Doom. My theory is that he's actually not Doctor Doom at all. He's actually Iron Man pretending to be like Doctor Doom. Um, because the second Avengers movie they're releasing after Doomsday is
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. And I feel like maybe he's like some kind of deep undercover version and he's going to be Iron Man again. I don't know. Maybe,
Well,
maybe not. We'll see.
that
I'm
that
interested.
that's kind of like where my opinion on it lies. Like, I'm curious to see what it is. Like, right now, I don't really have much of one. It's just all going to be about how they explain it. But at the same time, at least for
Fuck this guy,
me,
dude.
at least for me, Marvel has built up the trust that they're going to explain it in a way that makes sense. It's not like they're just. I don't think they're just
I'm
like.
dead, dude. These invaders. A big part of me is just lost interest in Marvel, generally speaking, like from the movies. Like I'm all ready for it to be as exciting as it was leading up to Endgame. Um, but now I'm just kind of like, okay, hopefully that's cool. Hopefully that's good, but I don't
What
have
the
strong
hell, man?
feelings.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few different routes they can go. I mean, ever since the Loki series, they've explained like variants from different universes and stuff. So there's potential this could be. Here's what I think. Um, what they're going to do is because at the Comic Con, like what Robert Downey Jr. said was like new mask, same task. So what I think he's alluding to is
Our pseudo armor around the world.
yeah, and more along the lines of that's what would have happened if Civil War didn't happen, or at least that's
Yeah.
that's kind of where they were going. So it's like I think it might be a variant from a world where the Avengers didn't exist, and
Hmm.
he was able to. It was I think it's still like an altruistic plan, but not the right way to go about it.
Yeah.
And so it's like with obviously in the Endgame and stuff, he was able to save the world in his own way. But I
Hmm.
think it's going to be like the alternate path of how he was going to save the world. Like I said, with good intentions, but without the Avengers there, and it might have corrupted him. I don't know, but um,
Hmm.
there have been stories in the comics where they kind of like swap places. Um, there's been a few stories where he does become Doctor Doom, just like based on different like circumstances similar to like what I was explaining. But
Sif got to be the only good dog in Dark Souls.
I got a good dog right here. She's the baby.
The whole dog.
I know it's not a dog, but for whatever reason, that reminded me of the clip I saw of the. I think it. I don't. I guess it was the one of the bosses in the Elden Ring DLC. I saw it like modded to not have the like the lion costume on. Have you seen that
Oh
yet?
yeah, yeah, it's awful. I don't like it at all.
It's so creepy.
Yeah, that boss was creepy to begin with, and then you realize it's just two very large men.
I don't know if it's is it really like a I don't know if it's like a spoiler to the story because like you can kind of see that it's like men under it, but
No, it's not a spoiler because
Okay.
the fact that they're puppeteering this thing as a way of combat has its own really disturbing implications, in my opinion. But that whole area and that boss leading up to it, there's like it's a city of these beings, or not beings, I don't know, race or something that just has a really not great belief system. Put it that way.
Bryson, I think Lady Sif, yeah, I think Lady Sif is also one of the Valkyries in Thor,
Hmm.
like the Marvel Thor.
Old Slippy just said that too.
Yeah, she was Thor's wife.
Yeah, in
Woo!
Norse mythology.
That damage though. Cocaine's a hell of a
Jesus
drug.
Christ.
Wait till we get to the second phase. It gets so bad. Ooh.
Oh, is that when it gets bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this boss stopped a lot of people from finishing the game. I'm gonna die! We have to take turns aggroing. Dang, he's got so much health.
I like how he just swings
Dude,
behind
brother.
him.
Yeah, he's a real butt cheek. I'm down to 2 flasks, man.
Fuck you, dude.
All right, wail on him, wail on him. Or not.
I'm
I
already.
got hooked to.
I backed up the heel at the wrong time.
Wait, don't let him do 2. Okay, can you not bleed this guy? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. He's
Oh, good. He's got 2 of him now.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the blue one if I can.
No! That's probably really bad. Yeah.
Dude, he is just I'm just like not doing any damage to this thing.
Oh, shit. I thought.
Watch out.
No. No.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh,
Right here in the middle.
I stunned.
Can you stop?
I'm trying to get his attention.
No!
Woo! That's me.
Oh.
That's me, guys. Good luck. Hit him, wail on him when he does that. You get a bunch of hits in.
Shit.
Yeah, I saw Mog. A lot of the bosses look awful without their armor on and stuff. They just look like freaking like lepers.
Bro, he's so
Alright.
close.
Oh, actually, let me go level up.
No! I'm down. I think Brandon's got it, though.
Got it.
Nice!
Yes!
I was so
Bro.
close though. Like one.
Hell
like,
yeah.
I've got maybe.
Oh yeah, you were.
a tenth of my bar.
You could
maybe.
smell the afterlife.
I appreciate your
Well, good
sacrifices.
deal.
Hey, I got an ember
Yeah.
still. And I got souls and an ember for that, even though I
Oh, that's
died.
cool. Dude, why is my character's intelligence so?
I was beginning to worry we weren't going to beat a boss before fucking midnight.
I saw something. I was browsing through Audible the other day, and there was a book on there. It's like, well, not that one, but I mean, I have heard that one. I used to have a physical copy of it, and I don't know whatever happened to it. But
Of the Neil Gaiman
Great
one.
yeah,
Great book.
Yeah, it's so good. I've listened
But-
to it probably a dozen times. But anyway, go ahead.
I don't know how I mean, it didn't seem like it was a very popular book. It might have even been like free through Prime or whatever. But it was like Norse mythology, like influence on Final Fantasy VII.
Hmm. Oh, that's
So I
cool.
was like kind of curious.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't really drawn any.
Yeah,
of those
because they've got
connections.
Midgar and
Yeah, yeah.
all that. Yeah.
I've seen that. I've like seen the book pop up whenever, because there's Final Fantasy tie-in books or Final Fantasy VII tie-in books, but I don't know if any of them are available in audiobooks because I've not been able to find them.
Oh,
I don't think there are
Like-
because I think at one point I searched Final Fantasy and that was like one of the only things that came up.
I know. I was telling you about Schrodinger's baby seal, the YouTuber that does.
Yeah,
I think he wrote a book, a Final Fantasy VII book, and but yeah, I know there's like tie-in novels that kind of talk about the live stream and all that stuff, but there's no audiobook version that I've been able to find.
there's a lot of religious influences in Final Fantasy, though, not just the Norse mythology stuff, but yeah, that's one of the reasons I like the series too. Is all that you're like, what's Odin doing here? The Phoenix. Bahamut is a demon in some ancient religion, I want to say. But did you listen to it, Brandon, or are you just bringing it up?
I just saw it on there and it piqued my curiosity.
Yeah, I love Audible. I need to listen to it more. Here, you want this helmet? I got two of them.
Nice.
Heavy, but high defense.
Yeah, I had to take my damn pants off because they were too heavy.
I know what that's like.
well, from what we found out, Barrett, it's not so much the pants; it's what you've had in the pockets.
Yeah.
No, it was the fucking pants. There ain't nothing else in my pockets.
It's not how big the pants are, Brandon. It's what's inside.
Mm,
Like,
it's this
what
guy
is that?
again.
I was gonna say
What
we've been
guy?
invaded by that same one.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh, really? I should have blocked
Yeah.
him.
there he is.
That was the one that
I
we
hate you, bro.
hit pretty easy. He's probably
Hold on.
having PTSD right now. He's like, I've dealt with these guys before.
He's like, oh, these are those noobs who wear armor.
Oh yeah, I'm so cool because I run y'all out into the enemies and y'all have to fight enemies and me at the same time.
He came back with lightning. This is great. Can use all my freaking flasks up before the boss. Well, this has been a productive battle. That was balls to
All
the
right.
wall. Well, excuse me as I leave so I can get. Wait, oh no, I got two flasks. Well, wait, we're just trying to get the
gate.
shortcut. Yeah. Well, I went to that elevator. We
Oh, is it? Fuck. Okay. Well,
very getting frustrated. It's one of my favorite things in the world. I just gotta throw that out there. God, I'm getting worked by these dogs, dude. Just completely cooked by the dogs. Holy crap.
Chili comes running over to me every time I'm like distressed. It's just like, you need anything? You pet me real quick. I feel better.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
no.
I did die. What I'm playing is a little bit of is Final Fantasy 12 on Switch. I got it a long while back, and it's actually really good on Switch.
That's good to hear. I've almost
Mhm.
picked it up a few times. It's went on sale. Just stopped myself because I didn't know when I'd actually get to it.
Yeah.
So I just got the Ezio trilogy on my Switch.
Oh yeah, cool.
Mhm. Those are my favorite Assassin's Creeds. So
Yeah, they're
How
kind
do,
of the.
have you tried any of them out on Switch yet?
I've been playing a little bit of two. I mean, I'm still in the beginning of it. So, I mean, running around as
Perform
Desmond, and
Performance wise, that was pretty good.
I'm gonna wait to answer that until I've actually ran around as an assassin because I'm running around as Desmond right now, and it's all just meh. But um, I mean, it's definitely dated. So I'm assuming that the performance is just due to it being kind of older. But I don't know. I'll let you know whenever I get a little further into it. Whenever I'm like trying to actually run around and do shit and climb walls and stuff and see how bad like latency is, because I think that's what it is. If there's any weirdness to it, it's like the sludginess of Assassin's Creed games where you kind of feel heavy when you turn and stuff,
Yeah.
and also
Yeah,
not trying. Like, I don't know if I'm getting that mixed up with like a control latency. So I don't know.
that's a good point. The turn animations and stuff um, can make it feel like it has latency, but it really doesn't.
Mhm.
Same with like Red
Yeah,
Dead
there's
Redemption.
yeah, where you just feel clunky.
Mhm. Steering a
All right, I'm
car or something.
going back
The
to
biggest problem I ever had is like anytime you were doing parkour and like accidentally just move the thumbstick wrong, like slightly the wrong direction, you just jump off the side of a building, kill yourself.
yeah. Yeah, there was not a fucking haystack there. What are you doing? All right, where are your
I'm
things?
outside
At
the
church.
bonfire.
Like
Yeah,
outside
mine's
the
right next
door?
to it.
Mine's like right at the bonfire.
Oh, okay.
Mine is too. Yeah, at the
Okay.
church.
I just popped up late. Everybody be still.
I'm late. Be still. Pharaoh speaks.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, have you ever read any of the books?
No, I haven't.
No, I bet they're good though.
I've been
Only
tempted
game
to.
tie-in novels I've read are like Halo and Resident Evil.
Barry, did you read the BioShock novel?
No,
It's amazing, dude. It's
that
so
sounds like
good.
it would be amazing.
Like, yeah, I have it. I can let you borrow it,
Oh,
or
no, no,
but not.
it's okay. I wouldn't read it physically.
Okay, I was just gonna say the audio book is fantastic because I believe they got the same voice actors back from the games to play, but it goes through like before Rapture was even made and
I will have
follows
to look
like
at that.
Andrew Ryan, and then it follows like some of the other characters you pick up the audio logs too in the game, but it like goes into their stories and what they're doing there and why they're there, and it's awesome, dude.
Tenenbaum and
Yep,
uh,
Tenenbaum. Um,
uh,
and what's crazy is you'll be reading a chapter, right? And you'll be following it, and then all of a sudden there'll be some dialogue, and you're like, wait, this sounds familiar. And what it is, it's weaving into the dialogue you pick up in the game, like when they recorded those. You know what I mean?
mhm.
So
That's
it's
cool.
it's it's one of like not just good for a video game book, like it's a genuinely excellent book.
Brandon, have you heard anything about the Assassin's Creed like
No,
tie-in novels or?
no, I just saw them on Audible the other day and got curious about them.
I
But when,
remember back in the day there was this old. It wasn't Assassin's Creed, but there were these Assassins books. I think they're called like Blade of Shadows or something. I can't
yeah,
remember, but they looked very Assassin's Creed on the cover, and I remember being kind of interested in like looking into them at the time, but never read them.
but
But I
yeah, I got
check
curious
those
about
out.
those. I want to check out the Halo books too. I mean, I read
Bro,
the first one.
read
I read the first one physically,
The
but
Fall of Reach.
yeah,
Read it again.
but yeah, I want to check it
Yeah,
out on Audible.
it of the first trilogy, honestly, um, Fall of Reach is the best. I felt like there's one that basically is Halo 1. I think it's First Strike.
Hmm.
But Lucas has been telling me about this one that I have physically. It's called Cryptum,
Yeah,
and it is like I think it's a Halo 4 tie-in novel, and it's about like the didact and the um like the creation of the like Prometheans and the Halo rings, and like it shit tells about how the flood was even created in the first place. And he has been like harping it hard, so I'm pretty excited to get to that because I've had it physically for a long time and I don't even know why I bought it physically because I don't read books. My books are all like testaments to what I've listened to. Like the books that I really liked, I wanted a physical copy of. But we were at McKay's and they had a bunch of Halo books and I just grabbed a bunch. It's like I don't know why I did that. The Ghost of Onyx is really good in the Halo books. Um,
yeah. I got an email about like the wish list sale the other day, and I just got on there like searching like different terms and shit and adding stuff to a wish list and for
nice.
the next time. I didn't get anything this time, but I pretty much added like all the Star Wars books to the, or at least the ones I could find. Uh,
I'm telling you,
added
this
those to
one,
the wish list. Added all the Halo books. I think there's like 4 or 5 Assassin's Creed books, but
this book, dude, you need to read
yeah,
this book. It is one of the best.
The Mass Effect books are really good too. I'm not sure
I
if y'all have read any of those.
started. Is there one called Extinction? Or wait,
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. I can't remember
I
which one I
started
have.
one of them. I think Extinction or Armageddon or something. I don't remember.
Let's see here. I'm looking.
I picked up my sign and
There's
moved it a little bit
Revelation.
further away.
Revelation. Maybe that was it.
The
I started
Ascension
one
was
and
the
never
one I
finished it.
read.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely one of those cool words. I knew it
yeah.
was a one word like shun,
Ion.
ending with shun at the end of
Yeah.
it. uh, yeah, I don't.
Uh,
Some of the like first ever books that I read that were video game tie-ins were the Resident Evil books, and I remember reading zero, one, two, and three and loving them. Like they were awesome books, but I don't know how well that's aged. I mean, I don't know how much I'd enjoy them now, but in the time that I was like super, super into Resident Evil, I loved those books.
I think my favorite book slash audiobook is American Gods. Uh, that's all. That's Neil Gaiman, and it's such a good story. I mean, they turned it into a TV show, and the first season was excellent. But that's one I would definitely check out. Yes, we're invaded. Oh, this game's great.
Wonderful. Man, screw you, dude. I'm just gonna stand here. I'm gonna let him kill me. I don't care.
Just enter the boss door. Just go fight the boss.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let him fucking have it. I don't want him to think like good. You feel good about it?
Something bit me.
Thing is, he probably does.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's probably
It's like, look at
he's
this
just
noob.
he's
He just
having
surrendered.
look at the
I
yeah.
just emoted at him. I went like this, pointed at him. There needs to be a fucking bird could flip, you know.
Yeah, we could
Any
swat
fucking
him.
ways.
We could swat him, you know. That's the thing.
Will you block him real quick, Nick?
Yeah, I'm trying to see what his
How do you how do you do that?
you gotta
How
go
do you
to find search for players, and then when you go to do the search for players, like as if you're looking for a friend for your PlayStation Network, it'll go to played together, and it'll show you recent people, and they'll be listed usually. Met in Dark Souls 3, met in Dark Souls 3, so
I
And
see.
eventually, we'll just block everybody
dude,
else that plays this game.
dude, I promise you, I'm causing havoc with their algorithm to block people. Like they don't I couldn't tell you. I've got so many people blocked.
Yeah, if you got a
I
recent
am,
player with Dark Souls 3, and if it's a name you don't know, it's just potential enemies, all that is.
Damn right.
exactly. They're not in the circle.
Brandon, did you see anything about that integration with Discord, the Roll20 thing?
No?
They've added some. I don't know if Cold Sippy's still here. He might know something about it, but they added some like D&D thing integration with the Roll20 that kind of allows for like you to kind of video chat,
That'd be cool.
play D&D more seamlessly, I guess. And I want to figure out more about it because I think that that could be really fun.
Yeah.
Then we could just do that from anywhere and get groups together that would normally be harder to get together, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Heinous. All right, there we go.
Got hitting the sign, stand still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Swamp Sack here
How's
said,
that one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Roll20, tabletop RPG, baby.
What's up, Swamp Sack?
So, Joseph, is it make it easier so you can play D&D through video chat? Under activities in Discord. Okay. I'm not like a super savvy with it all, but um, I've got a few buddies that DM that I need them to figure it out. So we can stop trying to get everyone together physically and just do it whenever.
I'm not unable to join.
Okay. Have to be in voice channel to play. That's cool though. Are there like maps or anything, or is it just a dice roller? Is there like a whole like HUD for a DM to play and then characters? Both. Dope. Okay, hell yeah. Maps and dice. Okay, cool. Like characters and shit. I assume you could like have your sheet, or maybe you just have that physically on you. All right,
All
let's get
right.
our shit kicked in.
Yep.
I want to read what
I'm gonna
it said. Look up Fablecraft. Just launched on Steam, but will be coming to mobile and other things. Now, is that the thing that I've heard that's like a more integrated D&D thing where you've got uh maps that it randomly generates and you can have the DM has his own like table and kind of like fog over things. Someone was just telling me about that.
Oh, we're invaded. Just kidding. We're not.
Oh, dude. All right. I'm going. Here we go. To be
All
continued.
right. First step, clear out the clear out the pews. Those things have gotten me killed so many times here.
Jesus. What's up with that lunge? Eh?
Oh Lord. What a unkind person.
Really the worst.
Oh, here comes Combo Wombo. Oh. I need to heal. Oh, my nuts. 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 I'm coming.
Ah,
Stay
hell.
alive. Stay alive.
Oh, he's down.
Dang it. I should have known better. He's about to. No. Yeah.
Shit.
Keep running. Ow. Wow. All right. I'm running.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to get his attention. Watch out for that.
Yeah.
My stamina's empty now. Come on, dude. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, get him.
He's dead.
Yep, good deal.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
First try?
Nice. All right, guys. I think it's a good point for me to jump. Go spend
Yeah.
some more family time.
Yeah.
But it was fun. And
Yeah,
everybody in
for
the
sure.
chat, it was fun talking with y'all, and we'll be back in the near future. I don't know when.
Soon. Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good night, everybody.
See
Yeah,
ya.
thanks, guys.